Just hear one of these amazing messages that kids these days are leaving this amazing artist. So let's hear.
Hi, Katy. It's me, Ashley. Well, not Ashley, but Sarah. And it's Ashley from Norway. My name is Michaela. I'm 7 pounds. I'm a blonde, but I dyed my hair black, and I'm a cheerleader. So, yeah, and Wildcat. I like basketball. I'm gonna be in basketball next year, but I'm not gonna be in it this year. But yeah. And we are such big fans. Yeah. But I'm getting a CD of you, like in a couple days. I have all your posters. We're such big fans. Yeah. We love you. Bye. Bye.
After witnessing a message like that, I don't know why any fucking artist, from Katy Perry to Robert Plant, would give a shit fuck of time. So here is a sort of guidelines, if you will, on what to do when leaving messages to musicians, artists, filmmakers, whatever, in whatever forum you can. First of all, don't introduce yourself. Who cares? Nobody gives a fuck who you are. I'm Chris. I'm Ashley. I'm Jennifer. She doesn't know who the fuck you are. She doesn't care who the fuck you are. It doesn't, you don't make an introduction because you already know her. She's not going to anyway know you. And there's, really no point to it. So introductions are a complete waste of time. This is not about you. This is about her. So, next point, don't mention yourself in any way. Like the last you saw, I'm a cheerleader. I play for the hockey team. I'm in basketball. I'm in cheerleading. Who cares? It's not about you. I don't care about you. Who gives a shit? Okay? No one gives a fuck who you are. We've already established that's why you don't introduce yourself. So don't mention yourself. Mention things that are only about them. Not the music. Not how it made you feel. It changed my life. I was with a guy. And I blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Who gives a shit? No one cares. So mention only them. Nothing personal. When I was listening to your thing, I was going to kill myself, and you brought me back, and blah, blah. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I might be having a good day. How's that going to be better? A guy wanted to kill himself. He heard my song. What if the next song he hears makes him want to kill himself? You're putting pressure on the artist to fulfill some kind of God complex. She can stop death. She can also start death. You're already a fan. Don't say you're the biggest. I'm a big fan. I'm the hugest. I'm bigger than the 5,000 other fans that know. No one cares. We know you're a fan. You're leaving a message. The end. Gossip. Don't really bring in gossip. Are you dating this guy? Are you dating that guy? That's what the magazines are for. They're going to ask her those questions. So what's the point of gossip? Are you here? Were you here last night? It doesn't matter. So what you really need to do in these 70,000 plus messages is, in a minute or less, pose a question you already have the answer to. This tactic has worked in millions of interviews. You can watch Access Hollywood. They sit down, said person, and they ask a question they already know the answer to. What was it like working with so-and-so? Obviously, it was great. And if it was shit, they're not going to tell you. So you already know the answer to that question is going to be, it was really fun. It was really interesting. You already know what the answer is going to be. So you pose a question, like to Robert Downey Jr., if you ever see him. Hey, are you going to be in Iron Man 2? We already know the answer to that is yes. They're working on a script right now. I film and blah, blah, blah. We know that. But we ask him that because we're not going to ask, when's the last time you got a blowjob? You don't ask that. Gossip, other things. So you pose the question, when's Iron Man 2? And he will respond because his brain is so used to hearing these bullshit questions every day, the same interview, when's Iron Man 2? When's Iron Man 2? He's going to have to, by instinct, respond, oh, soon, I'm going to be in it. So here's a question you already know the answer to for Miss Katy Perry. Here's how you do it. You basically start and you say, Dear Katy Perry, I'm dating your ex-boyfriend, and he wants to know why your mouth tastes like watermelon. Please respond through messaging. Over. That's all you have to do. That's all. A second, simple question you already know the answer to. It didn't really technically mention you. You didn't give anything away. You didn't say you were a fan. You didn't mention music. You basically asked a question you know the answer to. Why does your mouth taste like watermelon? And you don't even technically want to know it. You're saying maybe the ex-boyfriend wants to know it. So it's a kind of a mystery. Did the ex-boyfriend want to know? And another thing, how did my mouth taste like watermelon? You see, they want more. It's kind of bullshit, but at the same time, obviously she's put her mouth in her ex-boyfriend, and maybe at one point it did taste like watermelon. So now you're informing her of something, and you're helping her know that maybe or maybe not her ex-boyfriend did or did not think that when they locked mouths, her mouth tasted like watermelon. Now the answer is simple. Why did it taste like watermelon? You can't say, I don't know. The answer's simple. I was chewing a candy at the time that probably was of watermelon. Strawberry flavor, whatever. Or maybe I actually ate watermelon. Maybe we were at a picnic. But you see, your mind is getting more and more response. She has to think, why did my mouth taste like watermelon? Maybe it never did. But that's the magic of the question. You know the answer. And the answer really doesn't matter. But now you know. Why did Katy Perry's mouth taste like watermelon? Her ex-boyfriend wants to know. But maybe you want to know too. And these are the kinds of messages we all need to leave. So, please take this into consideration when you're leaving these 50,000 plus messages. Simple, short, and pose a question you already have the answer to. You'll be fine, and there will be a lot more responses, and the world will be a better place.